get that angle too. Newsflash for LeBron. Yo, LeBron, I talked to enough whores in Canada. I've talked to enough people. Maybe Drake will keep teasing it. Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on two-mans. Okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host. And basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a pedophile. He used to supply you with the bitches. I'm sorry, my nigga. Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No. You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy, but when you come to Canada, I know some of the whores. When you come to Canada, you know you come to certain places. I'm supplying you with the white women you love. You don't even like black chicks. White women. I'm the guy.
What's wrong with Act? All right, listen. I think that Act is one of the... Should I even have to preface it? I think that Act is really great at what he does. This is crossing the line. You got to know. I don't know if people get it or if they think that just because we on social media that everything is a go. Like, remove LeBron from being LeBron, all right? Under no circumstances, and I mean zero, and I mean nada, zilch. This is the things that females do. This is the things that the women that like to reveal and have dudes on their podcast and saying wild stuff about them do. This is not what men do. We don't break up families. We don't do that. We don't break up marriages personally. And I don't know if Act just don't understand that, you know, because he not married or anything like that. That's not what we do. We don't jump on the bandwagon for false accusations. We don't pillow talk and talk about all of the women, especially after they got families and stuff like that. We don't name names when it comes to the women that you didn't bust down. And we don't try to break up families, bro. This dude got a wife and 2 kids that he trying to get to the NBA. And he got endorsements. And you got to understand, I'm not even a fan of a lot of the stuff that LeBron James have done over his tenure inside of the NBA. And I mean, when I talk about not a fan of some of the things that he have done, I'm objective enough to separate the two, for example, right? I am, for example, against LeBron's takes politically. I am against how LeBron has advocated for Black Lives Matters and how that continues to keep people behind. I didn't like his endorsement of Kamala Harris. That don't mean that I'm going to wish bad on his family or I'm going to start having conversations about the chicks that he's busting down. What kind of dirty Mac and nonsense is that? Listen, I know that some things can be profitable, but not everything is worth having a conversation about. And I don't care. I don't care. In my mind, no matter what, LeBron is... He ain't did nothing. He ain't touched no chick, none of that whatsoever. He ain't never been accused of nothing that he ain't supposed to do. All of that. You can kill it. This ain't a GOAT debate. This ain't a Jordan versus LeBron debate. This ain't none of that. One thing is for certain and 2 things is for sure. It's lines as men. And in the social media era, it has gotten so off base that people just, I don't know if they just feeling themselves so much that they forget the rules to the game or if they never knew the rules in the first place. Certain things you just don't do. You don't talk about a man's wife. You don't talk about their kids. Now, if somebody introduces parts of their relationship into the conversation, and that is something to have a conversation about because then they've then made themselves content creators in that particular subject. But you don't start talking about, I know chicks that you didn't hit and all of this other. You just keep it content. Don't go personal. And I know it's a lot of people that may not necessarily care for LeBron, but you got to remove that bitch emotion from yourselves when you're making an objective observation or decision. This ain't about LeBron. This is about man code, bro. Y'all ain't never had no rules to the game. Has everybody been raised by their mama? Everybody been raised in single parent households? What kind of shit is this? I don't care nothing about what Dre got going on, Kendrick Lamar, none of that type of stuff. See, and this is the collateral out like damage and the you know what I'm saying? All of the stuff, the fallout that happens once people start choosing sides and it start getting personal. We talking about a family, man. You can't do that shit. You just can't do it. That's not the play. In my opinion, personally, you never ever wish bad on somebody else's family, and you don't wish for them to get divorced. And I don't care if he ain't never touched another chick in his life or if he didn't bust down all of Canada. You don't start talking about all of that nonsense. And that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what act. I don't know if he was drunk off Henny or what, but this some wild boy stuff right here. This is crazy right here, bro.
So when I bring the tings, and I'm hooking you up, when Kendrick drops a song saying certified lover boy, certified pedo, you're the first one to say, whoa, me and Drake done did some two-mans. He ain't never bring no underage girl. What the fuck is you talking about? Or how about you shut the fuck up and don't dance, don't crip walk, don't do nothing, and how about you go win some championships? I'm sorry. I'm snitching on you. That's why you in trouble, LeBron. You can't dance to a song.
I'm never making phone calls to see who a dude is sleeping with, to get information to put on the internet. I don't even got that type of energy, bro. I have zero energy. I'm too busy to ever go and check and try to figure out who another dude is sleeping with for content purposes. I ain't never in my life, never ever in my life, went out to go and research to determine whether or not a dude is sleeping with a chick so that I can expose him. This is insane. What threshold have we crossed as content creators out here in these streets?
About me being a pedophile when we went on two-mans.
What is that?
That's why you're getting dissed on these random songs. There's like five tings in Toronto ready to shout your business up now, bro. Like LeBron, nobody told you if you're secretly cheating on your wife, stay out the way. And don't dance at your man who been helping you cheat, calling him a pedophile. Get out the way, LeBron. What are you doing? Are you dumb? So now you got Drake over here, damn, like the nigga dropped a whole freestyle basically saying, LeBron, you a woman to tell on you, bro. Bron! Do you want to get to Bryce getting the league? Stop it! Talking about, oh yeah, like, nigga, don't rap no more Kendrick Lamar songs. Kendrick wasn't bringing you the tings. Drizzy, he wasn't bringing you the tings. Stop it.
Yeah, I can't co-sign this. Me personally, I can't co-sign it. It's a bit much for me. It's a lot. It's a lot going on here. It's getting a lot messier than it ever should get, and this is a bit much for me personally. So yeah, I think that act he need to. This is one of them things that you got to start. You got to let some stuff. Everything ain't meant to be spoke on. And personally, that's my take on it. Personally, I don't know how y'all see it. Y'all let me know inside of the chat how y'all see things. When y'all sent me this, I wasn't expecting for it to be all of this extra. But this is pretty crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon.